Hey there, listen up. God is telling you that someone special is on their way to you right now. But guess what? They're hiding something behind their back. Archangel Michael is here to give you a heads up to check this out before they arrive. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel and enjoy this message, because what you are about to hear is not just a video. It is a divine intervention. My dear one, there's a knock coming from the unseen world, and I've been sent ahead to prepare you for what's about to show up at your door. But don't just look with your everyday eyes, because what's coming might seem nice on the surface, but there's something sneaky behind them. God warns, if you don't open this message now, you might miss the whole truth, the truth that can set you free. That's why this message was delivered right when you tuned in. And that's also why I, Archangel Michael, am here guiding you before they show up. You need the full story before this person you're thinking about gets to you. This is your moment, your divine opportunity. So hit pause and subscribe, because this message is packed with heavenly wisdom and almost didn't make it to you. Don't lose this chance. All right, here's the deal. What you do in the next few minutes could change everything by midnight. You might think you know who this person is, but I've seen their true colors, the hidden part of their heart, and what they're carrying. Heaven tried to warn you before, but you might have missed the signs. That's why I'm here speaking to you right now. This is not something to delay. Things are shifting in the spiritual realm, and it's wrapped in a familiar face. They're walking towards you, smiling and planning their lines, but they're hiding something. The longer you take to read this message, the stronger their power will be when they arrive. You need to unveil what's behind that smile, because it's not love, it's a choice they've already made, a secret they thought you'd never discover. But God stepped in and handed this reveal to me personally for you. Don't scroll away just yet. Your spirit is calling you to wake up, not in fear, but with power. Knowing what's hidden means you're no longer a victim of lies or manipulation. You're no longer at their mercy. Heaven just stepped in to shift the balance. God has set you free. If you ignore this, they'll still think they can pull a fast one on you. But not anymore, my child. You're awake, chosen, and guarded by angels. This message is your shield. Let me share what I discovered. When I opened the scroll, I saw your name and the person approaching. I witnessed what they did. They broke a promise, spoke your name in front of people who didn't appreciate you, twisted your story, and betrayed your kindness. Now they're coming back, not for peace, but to see if they still hold any power over you. They want to find out if you'll open that door again. But you won't, not this time. Heaven has revealed everything to you, and you're no longer their puppet. Clarity has arrived. Now, I'm about to uncover what's hidden behind their back. But first, you need to understand, your breakthrough depends on this moment. Your freedom, your future spouse, your finances, your peace, and destiny are all in flux based on your decision right now. Are you ready to uncover what they hoped you would never find out? Great. Keep reading, because this is where your divine protection kicks in. They thought they could keep this from you forever, but now their secret is trembling in their hands. Heaven has turned the page, and God is revealing the next chapter. Their lies can't survive in the light. That's why you might feel something shifting in your spirit today, as if your soul is being stirred. Heaven is pulling back the curtain on what's been in the dark. They're on their way to you, and it could happen any moment through a call, a message, or even knocking at your door. But don't be fooled by their timing, because I'm here to tell you that what I'm about to reveal will transform everything. They've had a conversation behind your back just last night, one that you didn't hear, but I did because I was sent to witness it, to listen, and to bring you the truth so you're not fooled anymore. This chat wasn't filled with love. It was cold and calculated. They're approaching not for healing, but for control. They'll come with sweet words, but there's something toxic in their heart. You need to be cautious and not rush to answer the door, because behind that soft tone lies a plan, and behind that sweet smile is a hidden motive. But remember, you're not alone. You haven't been abandoned. You're under divine protection because you've come this far. You're being shown what many never get to see. This is spiritual insight straight from heaven. God doesn't want you to be taken advantage of again. Not now, not by them, and not by anyone who pretends to care while hiding a weapon behind their back. And while their weapon may not be physical, it's still sharp, a lie, a decision made without your input, a betrayal already set in motion, and a hidden alliance formed without your knowledge. They're just checking to see if you're still in the dark, but look at you. You're here reading the very words heaven crafted just for you, shared by an angel wielding the sword of light. That sword is about to cut through every facade, every charade, so they can't pull the wool over your eyes anymore. That's why God timed this perfectly. This message was meant to reach you right now, not an hour later, not a day early. Right now, the person you're thinking of, they are already on their way, but their scheme is starting to unravel. What they hold behind their back, it's not a gift or an apology. It's a piece of paper with your name, but not signed with truth, rather with self-interest. It's a commitment made, but not to you. That's why heaven shed tears for you last night. You've made it this far, and you're now being given insight into what others never get to see. This is your spiritual intelligence from heaven, insider truth. God is here to protect you from being used again. Not this time, not by them, or anyone else pretending to love while wielding a hidden weapon behind their back. And trust me, that weapon, while not physical, is sharp. It's a deception. A choice was made without your input, and it's a betrayal that's been set in motion. They've created an alliance without you knowing, and now they're just waiting to see if you're still in the dark. But look at you. You're right here, absorbing these words that heaven has sent for you, delivered by a messenger wielding a radiant sword. That sword is about to slice through all the lies, the facades, the shadows, ensuring they can't manipulate you again. This is why God sent this message right now, at this moment, not an hour later or a day earlier, right now, because the person you think about while reading this is already making moves, but their plans are falling apart. And that thing they're hiding, it's not what you expect. It's not some thoughtful gift or a heartfelt apology. It's just a piece of paper with your name on it, signed not with honesty, but with self-interest. It's a promise made, but not to you. And that's why heaven wept for you last night. That's why Michael, stood still when I realized what was happening. I've watched you be patient, seen your loyalty, felt your heart still wishing the best for them. But now it's time for heaven to intervene, to guard the one who has always been genuine. You. It was a letter crumpled and torn, meant never to reach you in the first place. Written the day they walked away, not out of sorrow, but out of calculation. They wanted to leave you in confusion, in weight, in doubt about yourself. Because if you ever discovered the truth, you'd be free, and they didn't want that. They wanted you to remain available, even while turning their attention to someone else, hiding their secrets in the shadows. They tried to keep you spiritually tethered so they could return, saying all the right things, flashing that familiar smile, hoping you'd fall for it again. But, child, you're not who you were anymore. Heaven says you're beyond their grasp for deception, manipulation, and hidden motives. That's why God opened this message for you, because tonight, this person might try to re-enter your life, but they're counting on the fact that you're still unsure of your value. They want your heart to ache, your spirit to yearn for their validation. But they don't realize you've moved to a different spiritual plane. You've transformed. You've risen. You've faced trials. And now you're about to see their true colors. The letter they hide isn't a love note. It's a warning, a contract signed elsewhere, with your name crossed out. But because you're receiving this message, heaven is handing you a new letter. This one written in gold, signed by God, sealed by heaven's courts. It says, "My child, nothing formed against you will succeed. I'm revealing what they tried to bury. I'm lifting the veil. My angels are surrounding you. You are no longer trapped. You belong to me. You are chosen, seen, and wrapped in glory. Take a breath, child. You're not losing your mind. That feeling in your chest, that intuition, it's not fear. It's your discernment awakening, the Holy Spirit urging you to look again. And now that you know this, there's no going back. You won't, because you've realized their deceit. You've uncovered what they left unsaid, what they concealed. And with that knowledge, you're finally free. But hang tight, there's more. God has a special revelation for you about your destiny and the person you're meant to meet. And it's all about what will unfold within the next week. Want me to keep going with that? It'll unlock the future that's waiting for you after the truth comes out. After God revealed to me what they were hiding, I turned to heaven and asked, what comes next for the one reading this? The scroll ignited with golden fire, holy fire, because you, my child, are receiving a spiritual promotion. You're not waiting for closure anymore. No longer stuck at the door of someone who fails to appreciate you. You're moving into a miraculous phase where doors fly open before apologies are even made, where generosity shows up before explanations are given. Someone new is on their way, chosen by God for you. They won't hide anything from you. They'll hold your name close to their heart. This new person won't make you question your worth. They won't treat your love lightly. They won't vanish when things get serious. They'll stay because they're not meant to test you. They're here to protect you. God promises that the one destined for you won't have hidden agendas. They'll bring you clarity, courage, and they'll arrive exactly 7 days after you close off the past. Did you catch that? Just 7 days, not years, not sometime in the future, but in one divine week. The shift starts now. And as you move closer to this light, the shadow of the past might try to creep back in. But you've got the knowledge now. You're awake. You're shielded by truth. You won't be fooled by fake smiles again. Your vision is now divine. You see clearly. Your ears are open to wisdom. Your words carry power, and the enemy knows it. That's why they're panicking, rushing toward you. They sense your soul slipping beyond their control. And I say, let them watch. Let them witness the favor coming your way. Let them feel what it's like when heaven backs someone chosen. Child, beautiful days lie ahead, but the next 72 hours are critical. You'll spot signs, receive messages, and feel spiritual nudges. Resist the temptation to revert back. Don't entertain the old lies, because God is watching how you handle this truth. What comes next is the key to unlocking a true double blessing for you. One that brings emotional freedom and another that leads to a financial breakthrough. Yes, my friend, the divine is not just restoring your heart. It's also reviving your fortunes. The moment you choose to align yourself with what truly matters instead of clinging to what doesn't serve you, everything will change rapidly. Miracles, messages, money, love, and peace will flow your way. You won't have to wait several years or even for some vague someday. This can all happen in just one heavenly week. The shift starts now. As you move closer to this light, know that the shadows of your past will try to creep back in. But guess what? You're aware now. You're awake. Hey there, listen up. Heaven is revealing things that have been hidden in the shadows. And guess what? Those folks are on their way to you. You might hear from them even before you finish reading this. They could call, text, or show up at your door. But don't get caught off guard by their timing. I was sent here first, and what I'm about to share could change everything for you. They've been chatting behind your back about you just last night. In fact, you weren't there. You didn't hear it, but I did. I was sent to watch, to listen, and to record everything, so you won't be fooled anymore. That conversation wasn't filled with love. It was all about strategy. They're not coming to mend things. they're coming to control. They'll sweet talk you, but don't let anyone fool you. There's something dark beneath that surface. You need to be ready. Don't rush to open that door. Behind their sweet words, there's a plan, and behind that friendly smile lies a hidden agenda. But remember this, you're not alone. You are supported and protected. You've come this far, and now you're getting a glimpse of what others miss. This is divine insight, a bit of insider knowledge from above. God doesn't want you to be taken advantage of again. Not this time. Not by them or anyone pretending to care while hiding something nasty behind their back. That hidden weapon isn't a physical one. It's something sharp and deceptive, a lie, a decision made without your input, a betrayal already sowed, an alliance formed without you knowing. They're just testing to see if you're still in the dark. But look at you, you're right here, soaking in these words that heaven crafted just for you, delivered by an angel wielding the sword of truth. That sword is ready to slice through the illusions, the false faces, every shadow, so they can't manipulate you anymore. This timing is crucial. This message is meant for you right now. Not an hour later, not a day earlier. Right now, the person who comes to mind while reading this is already plotting something, but their scheme is about to unravel. What they're hiding isn't a gift, and it's definitely not an apology. It's a piece of paper with your name on it, but it's not signed with sincerity. It bears the mark of selfishness. It's a commitment made elsewhere, not to you. That's why heaven wept for you last night, because you've made it this far. And now you're being shown what usually stays hidden. This is your spiritual insight, your truth from above. God is protecting you from being used again. So keep your eyes open. You're protected by the truth. You'll no longer fall for someone's fake smile because your perception is clearer than ever. You've got this divine insight now. You see things clearly, you hear wise whispers, and you speak with strength. The forces against you feel it too, which is why they're anxious, rushing towards you as they sense your spirit breaking free from their grip. So let them watch from the sidelines and witness what real favor looks like, what divine protection feels like, and what it means when heaven stands with one they have chosen. The days ahead will be beautiful, but pay extra attention in the next 72 hours. You'll encounter signs, receive messages, and feel a push from the spiritual realm. Don't waver. Don't give in to the old deceptive narratives. God is observing how you handle this truth, and your next steps will unleash that double blessing, emotional freedom plus financial breakthrough. Yes, my dear, heaven is not merely mending your heart. It's also rejuvenating your harvest. When you shut the door that was left ajar, God will fling open 7 new doors with your name illuminated. Are you prepared? The angel by your side is about to take action on your behalf. Let me share more about what this angel is bringing into your life. Do you want to hear the next part? This includes divine visits, your name being spoken in heaven, and the timing of blessings arriving while others are still dreaming. This morning, your name was softly spoken in a heavenly council, whispered, not shouted, because the plans God has for you are sacred and meant just for you. The angel held a scroll with your name glowing on its seal, and when it was opened, I, Archangel Michael, witnessed what was written there in golden flames. This child has endured in silence, but that suffering will soon be over. From now on, what was hidden will come to light, what was taken will be returned, and what was postponed will arrive under the cover of night. My dear one, just as that person is plotting to approach you, another presence will first grace your home, an angel of visitation, the divine messenger. They'll come with two gifts, one in their right hand, a blessing with your name, long blocked, and the other in their left, a message from God with guidance on stepping into your next phase without fear. Now, listen carefully. This angel will arrive between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. while everyone else sleeps, even your enemies. While those who hurt you scheme in silence, heaven will be at work. You might wake up suddenly, feel a gentle breeze or warmth even though no one's around. You might hear your name called softly. Don't fear. That's not a warning. It's confirmation that your angel has entered and the divine scroll is being unsealed in your space. Your willingness to stay tuned into this moment and read this far has triggered something significant in the unseen realm. You're not just waiting anymore. You're in a phase of receiving. No one, including that person coming towards you now, can interfere any longer. God has closed that chapter. The decision is made in the spirit, and it will soon manifest in reality. You'll wake up feeling lighter, and the weight of anxiety will lift. Those who once made you weep will no longer have access to your energy. Their power is dwindling. They'll sense this shift. They might even try harder to woo you back with sweet gestures, but it won't work. Heaven has intervened. And my child, you're being guided towards something far greater, something more authentic, steady, and deeply resonant with your spirit than anything you've experienced before. It's not just about a person. It's a purpose, a role, a promise that's finally on its way. No manipulation can block it anymore. Consider this. The voice that once confused you will be silenced. That was the voice that kept you second-guessing, the one that feigned concern, then vanished, the one that deceived. God is putting an end to that noise, not with revenge, but by creating distance. They'll no longer have the power to distract your heart. The fog is lifting, and you'll soon make choices from a place of peace instead of pain. What was hidden from you will be replaced with what you were meant to embrace. They've been concealing things behind their backs, but now you'll hold what truly belongs to you. God assures you that you'll gain healing truths instead of hurtful secrets. That hidden contract, it's being swapped out for a divine agreement secured in heaven, guarded by angels, and no one can undo it. Now, the home that once felt heavy with silence will be filled with laughter and light. This is the very space where the walls listened to your prayers and your pillow caught your tears. The energy is shifting. Angels are being assigned to your room. Joy is on its way back to your home. And this time, it's going to be lasting, sacred, and full of miracles. And get ready, because a person perfectly crafted for your soul is about to knock on your door. You know what it's like to connect with those who resonate with your past trauma. But now heaven is going to introduce you to someone who aligns with your true purpose. This person will come with peace, not confusion, and they won't be playing any games. They'll be there to pray with you. When you look into their eyes, you'll finally feel safe. Also, that money you thought slipped through your fingers, it's coming back to you, and with interest. Yes, my dear, what was delayed, blocked, or taken from you is being redirected your way. Heaven is cooking up some unexpected restoration, some from people you might have forgotten, and others from sources you never anticipated. So get ready for those sudden windfalls, divine favors in your paperwork, and doors that have been locked for ages suddenly swinging open. And as for the time you thought you lost, it's about to be multiplied back to you. God doesn't waste pain or forget about time wasted on confusion, betrayal, or shattered plans. You are not falling behind. Rather, your journey is gearing up to accelerate in this next chapter. What took others a decade to accomplish, you'll achieve in just 2 years.